All right, here's the next section. It's going to be the window gutter. I'm going to go ahead and take off 90% of this and try and manufacture or make my own L-shaped brackets and weld them in. This corner right here I have on order because I don't think I could actually do that really well. So it's like 20 bucks. I get two corners out of it. This one's not that bad. I can mess with that. But I need to keep these pins. The piece that they send doesn't have the pins all the way across, and I'm pretty sure I need them. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and start cutting some of this off, see what I got, and move on from there. I'm going to make the new pieces out of the 18 gauge steel or sheet metal that I have. Pretty sure 18 is the right thickness, but we shall see. All right. Let's get started. All right. Okay, this is where I'm at now. I thought I was just gonna peel this piece off down here, the bottom edge, and then just tack that on there and the top edge would be all right. As I was sanding down, you can tell this is not all right at all. So I am gonna have to do L shapes everywhere. But I still want these, lack of a better term, nipples, pins. There we go. Pins. I need these pins. Sorry. So, but this area seemed okay with me. So I'm going to leave that. But my next step is to cut this out really gingerly all the way down and make sections for that. I did bend this down a little bit, but I'll have to bend it up, of course, and then I can weld to it. But that's it for now. All right, just got done cutting out the sections that were crap and full of holes. So I have to fabricate the new pieces out of my 18 gauge sheet metal and weld it in. But that's it for right now. So on to fabrication. This is what I plan to do. I'm going to cut a piece. I'm going to cut a piece that'll go across as far as I can, one piece, and I'll match it to the holes and angles and everything. So I'm going to take the 18 gauge steel and pretty much measure, make a straight cut, straight as I can. It's going to be larger than the 90-degree angle that I need, so I can cut it down and make it fit. So I'm going to cut a piece. I'm going to measure it, make sure I get enough, then cut a piece off, straight off. Then take it over to the vise, stick it in here, clamp it down, measure it, of course, and then bend it down. I need to get as best 90 degree as I can and close as I can. And then go back and with that piece measure where the holes are, then I can cut them out. And then weld in what I can with what I have and then finish off the rest. The hard part is going to be right here when I have to do the corner. I'm going to have to make a corner piece to fit in there. That's going to be tricky. Well, that's what I got right now. So, all right, I went ahead and measured it. Cut it. Looks pretty good. Now we need to bend it. All right, I got it bent. It looks, I don't know. What do you think? Pretty good? Yeah. It's going to be the top side, and then of course this is going to be the bottom, like that. I know I'm going to have to cut it, chop it up and all that, but I was able to use my BFH, knock it out, put it in here, just made it flat. It looks pretty good. I mean, is bent a little bit, but I'm gonna have to massage it into place. All right, moving on. All right, I went ahead and notched it. I still have to cut this down right here, but I'm gonna wait till I actually weld it on, and I'm gonna cut straight across, straight as possible. But there it is. So let's go ahead and install it. All right. Here it is. Just finished grinding it down. That's probably close as you're gonna get it. All the way across. Doesn't look bad. Still have to finish that corner right there. So that's next. So more to follow. Well, it's almost 90 degrees in here. Lovely. Yeah, 90 degrees. Anyways, the sound in the background is my air conditioning fan, or the only thing moving air in this garage. Anyways, so the problem is right there. There's a curve. So I have to fabricate a piece to make that curve. So what I did is I stuck it up there and marked where I'm going to put relief cuts. I'm not going to cut them all at once. I'm just going to cut one, put it up there, bend it, cut two, bend it up there, bend it, and so on. We'll see how it goes. Okay, here's what I'm talking about, a relief cut, just in case somebody had a question. So initially, I'm going to mark an area by the dotted line. Oh, initially, I'm going to mark an area by the dotted lines. I'm going to cut it like so. Then we're able to bend it and continually bend it as we go around, so we can make that curve back on the Camaro, of course. So that's the idea. Well, there it is. Went ahead and put the relief cuts in, and it looks pretty good. Of course, I got to trim it up, weld it in. That's another mess. But the mark I got right there, the white one, is where this part of the quarter panel ends. So I'm gonna have to cut it, and then just so it's even level, and then go ahead and start welding this thing in. It looks pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and weld right here though, off this. I think it'd be easier. Anyways, cool. Let's knock it out. All right, there's the piece to fit up there. Oh, look how big it is. No, but anyways, it fits pretty good. Right now, I'm gonna go ahead and paint it with weld-through primer, and then I'm gonna call it a night. And tomorrow morning, come in and I gotta fix that right there. Come in and weld it in, and then I gotta trim it up. As soon as I weld it in, I'll just trim it straight across, and it'll be good to go. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and stop on this project. I'm gonna have to finish it later. I just wanted to finish the last part of the video because I had carpal tunnel surgery, so I am not being able to do anything for a little while, as you can see. So for the most part, it's done. I have to do some sanding and stuff, and there's a spot like you can see right there I have to fix. But then I'll be done with the, I guess you call it gutter for the window. But it came out pretty good. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in a little while after I heal up.